Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, let us see the Metasploit modules. So there are 7 modules in Metasploit. So let us see what are the Metasploits and we'll be seeing what are their works. So the first is the auxiliary module. So I have arranged it according to the GitHub repository, GitHub official repository of the Metasploit framework. So also I've given the Metasploit framework official modules directory. So you can go to the GitHub and check it out, and I have given the link. So what is the auxiliary module? So there are 7 modules. That is the auxiliary, encoders, evasion. So many of them will be saving only the evasion. So it is evasion/Windows, which will be working on the Windows system only. After the post exploitation, it will be working, and then exploit, and then knobs, and then payloads post. And this blog post link will be in the description, so you can go there and follow accordingly. And or you can just go to the Metasploit framework official branch and you can go there and follow. So the first is the auxiliary module. So the auxiliary module contains the information gathering tool, and also it has the admin access. So you can just go to the auxiliary module and go and check it out. And then comes the encoder. So pretty much you can find what are the available things in the auxiliary. So you can just type list, and it is in the Metasploit framework. You can type and check it out what are these. And then comes the encoders. So the encoders make sure the payloads make it to their destination. So that's it about the encoders. So the encoders make sure the payloads work properly and going to the destination properly. And also we can find the mandatory things which helps the payloads to the destination, such as the Ruby, the languages we can find, and the versions. So these are, and the command we can find. So these are the things which make sure the payloads are going to the destination, or we can say it is working properly. So the encoder's work is making sure the payloads are working properly. And then evasion/Windows, which comes, which was recently added. I think like 6 years ago it was added, I guess. I don't know about when it was added, but I can see that it is added like, let me go to the evasion/Windows, and it was like it was created like this. I think this module is created like 3 years ago, I guess, and recently they have updated it. And from this I can say it is created like 3 years ago. I don't know exactly, but it is very recent module, I guess. So this evasion/Windows module is working after the exploitation in the Windows system. So once we go there, we can find the app locker, and we can find the processor, and we can find the Windows Defender. So these are the essential things after we get in the exploit, after we exploit the target. So breaking these things will be helpful. So that is for the evasion/Windows comes. And then comes the exploit. So what is an exploit? So in the previous video I have told you what is an exploit. So exploit is nothing but there is a flaw, we are exploiting the flaw, and we are exploiting the flaw, of course, with the payload, and there's a flaw, we just exploit it. And in the exploitation we can find all these files. So I'll just go to Metasploit. So I'm inside the Metasploit, so I'll show you how the exploit works. So I'll just say, so exploits, and we can find exploits. You can find, I think there are like 1400, and so I don't know how much exploits are there. So let us say banner. So we can see that there are like 2162 exploits. I think it is from the 1999 to, I don't know the exact year, the past year. It is from the, I guess it is from the 1999 to the present. So these much exploits are available. Currently it is 2162. So from the next video I will be showing you how to use the Metasploit module. So mostly we will be using the Metasploit modules. We will be going through only these. So there are only 7 steps to use the Metasploit. So it is pretty much very easy to use the Metasploit. So make sure you subscribe. In the next video I will be telling you how to use the Metasploit in just 2 minutes. So you will be wondering, you will also learn the Metasploit just in the 2 minutes, I'm sure. So these are the things which are mandatory to learn. So I'm explaining these things because you should know about the architecture and what are these things. So that's why I'm explaining. And then we can find there are like 1147 auxiliary, and we can find 592 payloads available, 45 encoders. We have seen about the encoders. So the encoders make sure the payloads are going to the destination, and we can see 10 knobs, 8 evasion. So we have seen the 8 evasion in the GitHub repository. And then comes the knobs. So the knobs module keeps the size of the payload at the same size. So throughout the exploitation process, we don't want our payload to exceed the size. So if it exceeds the size, probably it is going to be an error. So the knobs make sure the modules, the payloads are in the same size throughout the exploitation process. And then comes the payload. So in the simple way, if I say what is a payload, so the payload are nothing but it consists of codes that can remotely run on the target machine. And then comes the post. So the post module, where we can find the post exploitation things. So we can find what are the X, Android, and Apple iOS. So different we can find different branches such as the Android, Firefox, Linux, networking. So all these different stuffs we can find. So let us see in the evasions what we have got. So we can find there are 367 posts, which means there are like 367 post exploitation things we can work with. And that's it about the Metasploit modules. So if anyone asks you there are how many Metasploit modules, we have to say 7 modules. And I have seen some of them are saying like 6 modules. No, it is not 6 modules. So it is from the Metasploit framework. So it is from the Rapid7's Metasploit framework. You can see there are 7 modules, but many are like omitting this. I don't know why they are omitting the evasion/Windows. I don't know. I have to ask to them. But anyways, according to the Rapid7, there is a module called evasion/Windows. So there are 7 modules. So that's it about the Metasploit framework, guys. And make sure you subscribe. In the next video, I'll be telling you how to use the Metasploit in 7 steps. So that video will be coming out after this video is released. So I hope this video will be helpful for you guys. And I hope today you have learned about the Metasploit modules and the 7 modules and what are they and how they are working. So that's it about this video, guys. Make sure you give a like and subscribe to our channel. See you next video, guys.